verse 24. And he said, Verily I say unto you, no prophet is accepted in his own country. But I tell you of a truth, many widows are in Israel in the days of Elias, when the heaven was shut up. The point back in 24, man, where it says, Verily I say unto you, no prophet is accepted in his own country, man. Because they come up here, man, and these people don't accept the truth, man.
You don't. That's why I call them double within the first minute. Hey, the first minute of conversation with any person, you can truly understand what they're about. Some people that have a mask or a veil over them, it may take you a few minutes, but overall, you can understand what they're really about, man. Because if you notice, everybody's on Facebook, Instagram. People don't know how to hold a verbal dialogue anymore. Right. Oh, what you're saying is a lie. What you're saying is, man, we read books and we study and we do cross-referencing and everything. In school, they taught you how to Venn diagram, right? That's how you know how to pick the meat from the bones. What's the differences and what can you correlate with that?
They teach you how to do research, man. But these people don't want to do no research on nothing.
Hey, but think about it. At school, they teach you the lesson, right? Then they tell you to go home and research. And what you have is true. Why should I research? Because they're letting you know right there that all this is the truth. So you need to go further into it. But these people out here saying they got college degrees and, oh, what are you guys doing? You guys don't have a degree. Don't you know that there's actually a book called Academic to the Drift, where it said the lesson learning in the college were 45% of students that graduate within the 2 years, they didn't learn anything. They're all in debt.
Something similar to that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, what the college you going to do? It's going to put you in debt and you're just going to be a bartender somewhere trying to pay off money.
Right.
I mean, it's so typical.
2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
Right, so we can stand out here and if we can hold up any topic that deals with intellectuality or with any kind of educational value, and we can stand up here and we can talk on any topic. That means we're not ashamed and we study to show ourselves approved, man. And we don't need to be approved by man, because majority of men are just foolish, man. Why the scripture say, many are deceived by their own vain opinion. He said he's agnostic, right? He said he don't believe in science. I asked him what science means, he couldn't tell me. You believe in something you don't even know what the definition is?
Go ahead. Oh, in the scriptures, it is
science. Right.
You gotta have the mind to decipher and break down the scriptures and scientifically correlate.
It's so stupid, man.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of the Most High may be perfect, through furnished unto all good works. So they can't tell us, man, up here that we don't know what the hell we're talking about, because we're just pulling out scriptures from the Bible, man. The Bible's the instruction on how to get all that knowledge, man.
He said for reproof and for correction. So we corrected him on his statement, and he couldn't. Yeah, wicked Bible. And you know, make it so bad though. This how these devils work. They'll ask you to prove it, then when you prove it, well, how do we know if that's true? Because you don't want to believe in the truth, man. Go ahead, brother.
Because like they first they have a form of like godliness, like they believe, but then when you cut them and correct them, oh well, how you know
if that's true?
2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 5. And the point is 7. It says, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. For of this sort are they which crept into houses and laid captive silly women laden with sin, led away with diverse lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
Right. That's damn touch of those idiots that were here last week. Those damn scoffers, man. That's that little porch monkey they had.
That's why me and Ox say, man, just deal with them according to knowledge, man. All that insulting and name calling, that's their level. When you start asking them questions, that's how they get stuck. That's how they choke. That's why when he said he believed in science, I asked him a question, he just got choked, man. He choked up, man. Just deal with according to knowledge, man. It kills them every time.
Yeah, verse 10. But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long suffering, charity, and patience, persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch, and Iconium, and Lystra, what persecutions I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered me. You know, so that's what come with this doctrine, man. Persecutions, man. And the Most High can deliver us through it all, man. No matter what you people say or what you people do, He's gonna come out here every week, Lord willing, you know, if it be the Most High's will, and we're gonna prophesy, man, and we're gonna spread this doctrine, man. To the Most High, come and destroy this place.
Son,
That's it, man.
that weak ass Jake, man. Don't let that Edomite bitch put him on.
He said,
no, man, niggas like Kimball, that's why I feel like, man, these 2/3, man, they gonna really get a rude awakening, man. Bragging Edomites, man. It wasn't like she was a bad, blonde-haired, blue-eyed Edomite. Big gut. Pimples all over, looking like pizza face. Come on, man. Yeah, you know the acne going all over their body. Right. Hey, man,
That should mean they're not cleaning out their pores.
no, they're not. Right.
and all that stuff is trying to exit out all this toxins.
Yeah, and it gets trapped underneath the skin.
It's trying to exit.
You see, she was smoking cigarettes, so that's why her body's already defiled. Break it down. Her immune system is gone, man.
Done.
If you walk with something like that, I can understand.
So when Esau let loose his wild,
Yeah, she got the bag.
when Esau let loose his biological weapons and shit, your immune system already so died down, like it's gonna hit you quick, man.
Hey, brother, you right. A lot of these people, their immune system is so weak that they can end up getting a cut on their arm, and that small infection can kill them. You got something more?
This is Titus chapter 1, verse 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially them of the circumcision.
Right, and that's when they talk about the circumcision, they're talking about Israel, man. Hey, that goes back to Nate. Cause Nate, Nate is really uncircumcised, but knowing he's an Israelite, at one point he was under circumcision, man. Can you read the beginning of that one more time?
For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers.
Right, and he's a deceiver, man. And he's unruly, and everything he speaks in his vein, talking about making a building for the Israelite community, man.
I saw that video.
Are you serious, man? Like seriously though, like the elder was saying, you actually making it much easier for the enemy to come get you. Like, man, he's not telling these people the rude awakening that's gonna come pretty soon, man.
He's making them people believe like America not gonna be destroyed. Like what kind of faith you gonna have? Like,
None.
the Most High gonna come. There ain't no faith that the Most High gonna come back if you thinking about building. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for the Most High to come back if my mind focuses on building up. Like, you're not worried about the Most High coming back.
And you're right, because if he was to come back, he's gonna come back to destroy. So they don't want him to come back.
Complete contrary, man. They don't want to get faith. What it is they're happy and they're satisfied in this kingdom, man.
They're happy being uncircumcised, man. They happy being 2/3, man.
Right.
Because this right now, this is like the 2/3 time to be as wicked as they want, do whatever they please. But when the Lord comes back, He gonna put everything straight. That's why He said that which is done in heaven shall be done on earth. It's order in heaven, man. And the Lord gonna have order when He come back on the earth. Everything's out of whack. If you don't believe we live in the so-called them last days, man, that's a wrap for you, man.
You got something else to
Go ahead, you got more on that?
Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake.
Mouth must be stopped.
For filthy lucre's sake.
And the Most High said his mouth must be stopped, man.
How you gonna stop it? Hey, cause the tongue is the most. What they say, the tongue is like the most unruly character of life, man. You can't tame the tongue. People can say whatever they want. You know? Handing out the fucking pieces and shit. They ain't gonna say
Roaches come skirt.
Hey, the one Edomite always be screaming and hooting and hollering his ass to keep running with you.
Like that one dog that you have that as soon as you drop a piece of fucking meat, he comes scurrying out of his cage.
Yeah, he snatch it up real quick and he's licking the floor.
Yeah. Works.
Yeah.
Second Peter 3:3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
They go back to the Edomites. And he don't believe, so in his mind, he like, well, then when is your power going to come back? Well, when he comes back, he's coming back to set the record straight between you Edomites, man, and the 2/3. And all other heathen nations, man. But it's not just a black and white thing. It's never been that. It's been an Israelite against heathen nation thing.
Oh, no.
Who these people are on this side of the sign, where they are according to the Bible, and he's bringing out prophecies also. So a lot of the uproars going around the world is prophesied in the book of Matthew. According to who the Lord is that calls Christ, he said that shall be wars and rumors of wars. Ever since like since the 70s, there have been wars all over. You had Desert Storm, you had Iraqi War, you had the Cold War and all that. But nonetheless, all we're doing out here is letting people on this side. This is the Negro, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, people in the West Indies, those are the people of the Bible. Because the scripture said that they shall go into slavery by ships. And it's also documented also in history too. So like for instance, what would be your father's nationality?
My dad? White.
White.
So my mom, so.
Okay, but nonetheless though, it goes by the seed of your father because the man plants the seed.
Okay, so what goes by the seed of my father? I feel like you just jump right into that.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm not following you.
No, the reason why I asked that because
So what happened?
like, for instance, if your father goes back to one of the people on the sign, then you are the tribe of Israel. If your father goes back to somebody else who's so-called like Chinese or Japanese, or even the Africans, or the Africans or so-called white man, when they in the Bible, he said those people are going to go into slavery.
Why?
The reason why that is because if you go into history, all those other nations that are now on this sign had these people in slavery. That's actually documented. Yeah, it's actually documented.
So you're saying that white people are going to go into slavery?
I said everybody who's not on the sign. It goes.
Okay.
It's not like I said. It's not like the white thing. It's never been that.
Okay.
It's always been a.
So people on this, the so-called
So-called minorities.
Pretty much, yeah, so-called minorities. Those people, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's the whole piece of us being out here. They choose lies. They choose lies inside the scripture, man.
If they should step out that car.
You know what I mean?
And then if they had about to come off for that.
Okay. So yeah, my dad's white, and then my mom is Hawaiian, like more so Portuguese. Portuguese Filipino, like I'm just mixed up a lot of
Yeah, with that being said, the father goes back to a man in a book called Edomite. Do you know anything about the Bible?
My mom is a huge Christian.
Okay, so
I'm not a Christian. More so like.
so you know about Jacob and Esau? All right, so you.
My brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them sold the other brother out or whatever.
Now, what it was? You want to speak on it?
No, I just said,
I don't know how you feel that. Because if you go into that in Genesis, we're going to give you a breakdown of who Jacob and Esau is today. Right? Go ahead.
This is Genesis chapter 25, verse 22. And the children struggled together within her and said, if it be so, why am I thus?
She was pregnant with twins in her body.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb,
Two nations in her womb, right?
and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Right. You know, mannerism goes back to behavior, so everybody acting can be different.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people,
Uh-huh.
and the elder shall serve the younger.
Right, so the elder's going to serve the younger. Read on.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
Now remember earlier it just said the elder shall serve the younger.